Hello and welcome to this brand new video where I'm going to go over a case study of a client of how he was able to turn over £1,000 on ad spend to bring back 15K in cash in just a single week. So in this case study, I'll go through from A to Z exactly what we did, exactly what I did to help build the funnel for him, and exactly what he did in terms of the fulfillment, the sales calls, all of that. And I'll just break this completely down for you so you can get a similar result with your offer. I'll give you full context. So this client, he had an offer that is very broad, help people start their online businesses, make money online. And I guess he's just targeting not such a young demographic because he is not young himself. You know, he's targeting people that are, 30s, 40s, 50s. And yeah, he was able to crush it with this offer. And I just want to just break it down. So basically, we're running a meta ad. And this meta ad, and by the way, I'll go over I'll give you full transparency. I'll go into the ads manager, tell you the costs and everything, and show you proof and stuff like that. Actually, before I do that, let me go into my Canva and actually show you the voice recording you sent me. So let's just go to the beginning here.
And I spoke to the other lady, and she is she's so keen. So I feel that we've definitely 100% got, we've got 3 people at the 5K, and the 2 of those are like ridiculously in, and then the other guy, he's still yet to pay, but I'm pretty confident that he's in as well. So that's 15K, that'll be 15 G's. So yeah, do you know what I mean? So obviously this is the result.
Yeah, so basically that was it. And overall was 15K in cash, so that's amazing. And yeah, let me just go over it. So first of all, we run a very simple ad, a very, very simple ad. And this is the script that we used, and you can take this for yourself, just calling out his target audience. So, hey, are you someone that wants to quit their 9-to-5 in 3 to 6 months? Describing their current situation and what's holding them back from achieving that dream outcome, right? Not having direction, not knowing what business model to start, feeling stuck, etc., etc. And if they want to learn how to do this, they simply need to click learn more to check out a free training. Obviously, this person in particular has a lot of social proof. So he places social proof. He had, big seminars, big meetings, helped thousands around the world. So that did help with this offer. So he placed himself as an industry leader. He had tons of social proof, had client results. And he said, if that sounds like you, then simply click learn more to check out my free training. Very, very simple. Now, you can do the same with your offer. Now, I'm not going to say you're going to get the same results like he is, because obviously everything comes into play, right? But you can use an ad like this, at least if you're starting out. I can give you a little strategy on this as well. If you're starting out, I would run a similar ad like this, but through the social funnel. So to your Instagram, to your socials, so you can nurture those people over time through your socials. So from there, we had a very simple opt-in page. Collected their email, their phone number. We can retarget and call up these people later if they didn't book, to rebook in a meeting. And just to give clarity, he is a high ticket coach, so he helps people on a high ticket price solve this problem. So we sent them to a 5 to 6 minute, very short VSL, because sometimes VSLs are 15, 20, 30 minutes long, more like 15 and 20, but it's just too long. People have short attention spans. They just want to get right to the juice. So he kept it short and linked them directly to a book call, which led to these results. Now, before I get into the results, this is the actual metrics. Now, let me get in here. So this is November 1st to November 30th. He started this particular ad on the 9th of September and finished around the 11th of October. So £932 spent. So it wasn't even a full £1,000. And as you can tell, 37,000 impressions, so 24 pounds per 1,000. And look how many book calls. He got 118 book calls at £7.90 each, which is insane. And the way that we're tracking this is through a pixel, and that's how we know it's 118 calls. And from those 118 calls, if we go back to this, he was able to convert 41 of those into his lower ticket 47-pound downsell. So he has his main ticket, which is a 5K coaching package. But if he sees someone's on the call, they really can't afford his main ticket product, you will downsell them on a 47 pound, like basically 3-hour video, right? 3-hour training. So he sold 41 of those, which is around 2,000, which is around 2,000 pounds just on that lower ticket product, right? Just 2,000 pounds. So even this lower ticket product got him, a 2x return on his ad spend because he only spent around 1,000 pounds. Now, these people obviously can be warmed up into his higher ticket product, and he made 3 sales of 5,000 pounds for his high ticket mentorship. Now, this is crazy, and this is really, really great results. However, this is the caveat, and this is what we're working on to scale this client even further and even bigger, is it takes a lot of work. Taking 118 calls takes effort, right? Especially if they're not good fits, they waste your time. And you also have to think like this. We always recommend you calculate a 50% no-show rate. So if we go back to this, 118 calls, let's go back here. So let's say we've got, let me just quickly get a thing. So let's say we got 118 calls. If we divide that by 2, that's what, 59 calls, right? 59 calls. So from these 59 calls that actually showed up, it could be a bit higher than this, but this is just generally what we that's just generally what we like to calculate, because most of the time when you're running a funnel like this that is just targeting a cold traffic that don't really know you, they're regular people, they don't know how to use their calendar, we always calculate a 50% show up rate. So that's 59 calls taken, 41, so a very high percentage converted to the very low ticket product, and then 3 converted to 5K pounds. So obviously waiting for 118 calls takes a lot of time. It's not the most effective way, especially if we want to scale. You can't have a bunch of sales reps on this, right? That can be done. But it's not always the most effective way, especially when you can automate this process. So right now what we're moving towards is a self-liquidating offer. And if you don't know what this is, it's basically where you run traffic, the same traffic that we're building here, and instead of just sending them directly to a call to a high ticket product, you send them to either a sales page, something along those lines, to purchase a lower ticket product, which means anywhere from $50 under. That's kind of what I picture as a lower ticket product. It also could be anything under $100, but I like to do anything under 50. And anything under 50 is a lower ticket product that you can sell to that audience and just cover the ad costs. Now, let's say, for example, you're spending, let me just go back here. Let's say you're spending $50 a day on ads, right? And every single day you get one sale of $50, which means you're going to break even. You're going to break even with the ad spend. Now, for many of you guys, that might be like, okay, why are you doing that? You're just wasting time. It doesn't bring you anything. Well, it does, because you're getting traffic for free. You're building up your email list, you're building up your audience, and you're getting a paid customer for free. This person that pays the $50 could eventually be upsold into the 5K pound product, right? Just with enough nurturing, with enough value and enough trust that's been built, they will purchase the higher ticket product. Because every single time a short product gets bought on impulse and they get to solve maybe a bit of their problems, a new problem will awaken, which needs to be solved as well, which can be solved by the 5K pounds. For example, in this case, they might get the training, the mindset on how to build a business, but now they realize they need a bit more accountability. They need more direction. They need more clarity. And this is where the 5K pound product will be sold. So this self-liquidating offer is the new thing that we're starting. So it's the same ad, instead sent to a lower ticket product to cover the ad spend. In this case, we're building a school community. So we're actually doing a lower ticket product that's recurring every single month to just make sure that every single month we're making sure that we're covering the ad spend. And then we're upselling those people to high ticket coaching off the back end. And we're going to be testing that, and I'll give you an update on how that's working. But this is the funnel that was able to take these 1K, turn it to 15K cash, and now building it into a system where we can scale further without having tons of people and tons of salespeople that you have to hire. Because when you have salespeople, things get complicated. You know, people don't get sold, commissions need to be paid out. And at this point with this client, I just want to have a lean, mean operation where we're getting a lot of cash and we're building up the business long term. So this is the new structure that we're building. And yeah, I'll give you updates on how it went. Like I said, these results, they're not usual. They're not normal to spend this much and get 118 book calls in your calendar. It's not normal. He had a broad offer that targets a wide range of people. He had the right social proof. He had the right experience as an authority within his market. So if you were doing the same thing as a beginner, you'd probably fail. And I'm not saying that to be derogative towards you, but if I was you, I would start building up your Instagram, building up your YouTube, ideally both, right? Have YouTube and Instagram as your main socials. Start posting content, drive traffic to your socials, whether that's through running ads that build your followers, whether that's running ads that gets you more DMs, and then start nurturing those people with YouTube, with longer form content, with free value, with all sorts of stuff, and then selling them on your coaching product. That is the easiest way to build a coaching business if you're a completely beginner from scratch, is building that traffic, building that offer, making sure that you get good feedback, and then selling them on a high ticket product that is really, really good that you can get feedback with. So I hope you learned a little bit from this video. And if you have any questions about this, if you want me to cover anything else, leave a comment and I'll 100% make a video about it. So hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.